Scholars and Dragons is a mature college-age podcast. Please check the episode description for content warnings. Listener discretion is advised.
Dear Diary, I have no abso-fucking-lutely idea what day it is today. My tummy feels like shit. Feels like Gurgle Burgle's up in Bubble Station down there. But I'm excited to see Aaron today. Oh, his last name. Man, Margaret Sisyphus. That sounds so hot. I really just want him so bad. It sounds so cool. Yesterday, we made out in the operation room. He saved me. He fixed me from crying about Gabriel. Yeah, fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. I heard he left, though. Man, but the operation room, it was amazing. We were making out for like 10 hours, and it sounded just like this. Oh, Aaron! Oh, my God. Your lips are
Margaret, you're such a good kisser.
Your lips are so wet today. On the other hand, Dr. Acula said, "You're the worst person ever, and you are the least harmonious. You'll never get your Allspects. And how dare you even take place in this world? You're just a waste of space." Yeah, she said all of that. I don't regret taking her hat off that one time where she burned to the ground. She deserves it. Anyways, I hope I have an amazing day today. Love, Margie. Hey, Gup, thanks for letting me sit on you again. I appreciate it.
Of course, the view is real nice looking on top over the valley and the mountains here, and just having a nice journal in the morning. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right, bye, Margaret.
Bye, Gup.
Welcome back to Scholars and Dragons, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast about 4 college students thrust into an epic journey where they must discover themselves before they lose themselves. I didn't include Flynn.
Well, now it's 4 college students after somebody left the group.
What? Oh my god!
I just realized we need to catch you up on that.
Okay, my name is Ahrendt, and I play Brock the Rock. Brock the Rock is the outrageous paladin worshiper of Alpha Chromosome Pi, who's a boisterous business major, devoted to finding his Allspec gusto while pursuing a minor in mixing drinks and learning kinks. Any new kinks today? My voice got a little bit deeper, so...
Is that your kink?
I like to say my balls dropped.
Just now?
I was not expecting that.
Took him 21 years.
It took me 21 years, but it finally happened. Okay.
Congrats.
Okay. So my scholar is that Brock once visited a police station, and when he was walking through, he saw the room called the Amber Alert Room.
What?
Is that a real room?
I don't know. But anyways, there's a police officer guiding me through the hallway, or guiding Brock through the hallway, and he's like, yeah, this is only for emergencies only. And so what Brock did naturally is later down in the tour, he's like, I gotta use the restroom. But secretly, he wanted to go to the Amber Alert room.
Oh no.
And so he went to the Amber Alert room, and it was like high-tech AI feature. And the AI was like, oh, what would you like to say today, Mr. Brock? And Brock is like, what? Like, you know who I am? Like, is there facial recognition? And so Brock said, hi, this is Brock. Come find me. He, he, he. And then he pressed the Amber Alert button because of the big red button. And it like sent out to everyone, dude. And the police officer even saw it. And he's like, wait, what? Like, this guy named Brock is on the tour. And so Brock spent a night in jail.
Dang, bro.
There's a lot to unpack, especially with like AI is in charge of Amber Alerts.
Makes sense,
real
dude.
world.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
who is the Amber Alert person? Do we even know? Like, where do they send them out?
The police.
Exactly. So that's why they have their own room.
I did not know the police were the ones that sent
I
out the
don't
Amber
know.
Alerts.
I'm guessing.
That's not
a
Is
fact.
it not the police? Who else would it be?
Amber.
Exactly. They have an Amber Alert room with a big red button that says Amber Heard.
No, it doesn't say alert. It just says Amber.
It says Amber.
Yeah.
I like
Crazy.
that.
Yeah, law enforcement agencies do that. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Hello, my name is Melanie, and I'll be playing Margaret, Hollsman, the main man, trumpet man with the musical pants, peanut butter and jelly up in a trance, and the sourdough bread. Thank you. My Allspect is harmony, my major is music, and my scholar today is adding wet and dry to cuss words makes it really funny. I'm gonna go take a wet shit.
Oh.
I hope you dry
So
fuck
visceral.
yourself.
What? Only on hump day.
I
Wednesday.
hope you wet fuck yourself.
It's like, I don't give 2 wet shits, bro. Yeah, we are R-rated content.
What does that tell us about Margaret as a person?
It's that she's funnier now.
Does that mean she found herself?
That was quick.
Funny
That was
one.
episodes
Yeah,
ago.
exactly.
2 episodes ago, she's like, I need to find my purpose.
No, we did it, guys.
It's been achieved.
Let's
Wet
that was
shits.
easy.
Wet shits.
What is up, guys? I'm Josh. Today I'll be playing the conduit of culture, Papa Flynn Taylor, a hopefully high-impact bard from an era long gone.
Ooh.
Smash.
My scholar for today, whenever Flynn first arrived in the Forgotten Realms, he came through that portal maybe 15 feet in the air, landed straight
that's
on a
high.
pile of bricks and broke his back.
He broke his back.
Yeah. Spent a lot of time in recovery.
Oh.
Damn.
Dang. What was it? Was it like an imperial hospital?
No, I spent a lot of time in the bed of the dear lady.
Oh.
I actually forgot her name. That's probably the
Damn.
Jess, right?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, Jess. Wait, so was it just like her home that you were in?
Yeah, well, so that was her, like, her pile of bricks.
She
Dropped
just
into
had
her
a pile of bricks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was planning on
Was
building.
she a brick farmer?
No, she was planning on building
crazy.
a stone oven. What are they called?
A brick oven?
Brick oven. Yeah,
Yo, stone?
yeah, that.
Nice. That's
Mhm.
cool.
Does stone stand for something long? Like,
Stonathin. That's what I'm saying. It's the only one it
Dude,
could
this
be.
guy at work calls me Brother Stone. Like, okay, this is kind of cool.
That's like, what is it?
That's like a Fallout. That's
Yeah, dude. So I feel like I'm a part of a church or something now.
Stone, you gotta show up in like power armor.
Brother Stone.
We must destroy the Institute.
Do you call him Brother
Will you
back?
join us on our journey
What is his name?
or oppose us, Rick?
Do you gotta call him Brother Rick?
He's just a Rick. He's like 70 years old.
Michael's
too. He's
turn.
cool.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael DiStasi, and if you guys were expecting greatness, you've come to the right place.
Let's
We've got
go.
6 fine scholars for you recording in this space.
The
yeah.
spacious blue room.
whoop.
Today, I will be playing Johnny B. He is a 90% monk, 10% bard, 1% confused, 3%
Confused? What kind of confused?
all the types of confusion.
Oh
Kind
no.
that makes you
Sleepy
bad at math.
confusion, gay confusion.
Oh, maybe not all the confusion. Let's
Sexual
take it back.
confusion.
No, he's just confused why more people don't love him. He also doesn't have an Allspec, unfortunately. He's too normal. Not a main character, just a side character
Dang.
for now. His scholar is, before he came to the Forgotten Realms, he was studying futuristic cities. That was hard.
I thought you were going to say studying feet.
No.
Bro, that's his hobby.
Yeah, it's just a hobby.
Oh my God.
He doesn't need to study. That just kind of comes to him. But futuristic cities. So there's one city that China's building called Net City, and it's made by their version of Google. It's essentially a futuristic city powered by all natural resources just to be there so their Google workers can have a place to live and not interact with the outside world.
Whoa,
Google
it sounds
workers.
cool and also very dystopian.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
He was studying that, and then he got teleported to the Forgotten Realms, and he was surprised to see not a futuristic city, but a really boring city with the Blue Bombers.
Ooh, Busters.
Blue Bomber sounds cooler. I'm sorry.
Blue Bombers is
Well,
horrible.
as you know now, it's because of the blockbuster, the blue blockbuster sign. I have a question. Is Johnny B a student?
Yeah,
I don't know. How old is Johnny B?
somewhere in college.
Okay.
He sounds like he's 35.
I always thought Johnny B was a 45-year-old man.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And so he's just hanging out with kids this entire time?
That's weird.
That
Yeah.
checks out, yeah.
That's
what?
it's
No,
Johnny
he's too
B.
creepy. He's
No,
creepy.
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought Lilith was also like in her late 30s, probably.
Oh, that makes sense, but
Monk
that's
was probably
Big
like
Lilith.
70.
Oh, that makes
Don't
sense.
talk about Monk that way.
Dude,
He's back.
Monk.
He's back.
Monk is back.
Dude, I miss Monk.
Can we bring back Monk?
I'm the DM now.
No, take it.
Fight!
It's just combat the whole time.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. It is Garrett. I'll be playing Roland Brown as per usual, your favorite scrappy slugger that fights people. Oh, and I am the aspect of Allspect of peace. So I'm basically like the peacekeeper guy because I think I'm a peacekeeper, but I'm terrible
You
at my
do it
job.
so
It's
well.
kinda like
Your
that,
goal
you know?
is to be a peacekeeper.
Yeah, my goal is to be a peacekeeper. I just suck at it. My scholar today is for one of Roland's earliest fights. He recently watched Rocky and he brought this up to Monk, and Monk is like, I have an idea. And Monk basically just put Roland through the entirety of like
No way.
Rocky's
Training montage?
training
you did the
montage,
chickens chasing?
but it was like way worse. It was like on hard mode. He like
On
chase-
hard mode?
like he would chase chickens, but like just with all these weights on his like ankles and wrists and like vests and shit. Like it would
How
just be like
old?
extreme
What the heck?
version, and it basically destroyed Roland. But he won his fight, so it worked out.
Let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
Training paid off.
Is this
Yeah.
the same fight that is from like the item memory thing?
Different fight.
Oh, different.
Different
He's in a lot of
fight.
He's
fights.
won
This-
at least 2.
This is one of his earlier.
And my name is Nate Dietz. I'm your Dean Master.
Sup, Dean?
Yo, school's
Dean.
back in session. Not for long because spring break's coming up. For us, not for you.
Ooh.
Spring break is in your past, but our future.
Whoa.
And I play everyone everywhere. Ooh.
Yes,
Oh.
you do.
So my scholar. So I have been collecting data over the last couple months now
Uh-oh.
because I like to play some of those New York Times games. You know, like there's the Wordle, there's the Mini, there's other ones that I don't really
Queens
play.
from LinkedIn.
Sure.
I
Is
like
that
that
New
one.
York Times?
No, it's LinkedIn.
It doesn't count then.
Oh.
You literally said it's Queens from
One.
LinkedIn.
One is coveted as being a game from the New York Times that has a lot of debatable outcomes to it, and that is Connections. If you don't know what the game Connections is, you get 16 words, and there's 4 categories that you have to sort them into. But it's kind of hard. Like it could be something that's like popcorn, projector, theater, and then I don't know,
Film?
film or whatever. And then it could be like, oh, it's about the movies, and like that's pretty obvious. But there are some connections out there that are a little bit more difficult. Then you get some that are absolutely vile. Like they are categories that just are so unbelievably difficult. Like I don't know
Obtuse.
why they would choose it. And so I've collected some of the worst connection categories that I've come across. And I want to do inspiration from Michael with the survey says that you were doing. I would like to tell y'all the words and y'all have to guess the categories to these different things. Now, how many of y'all have actually played Connections?
I've played it.
Me.
I hate
I've
it.
watched videos.
A couple times.
Oh, you watch videos of people play a free game?
Michael, have you played it?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
That's
Yeah,
honestly the
Michael plays all
most
the time.
stone answer.
Gotcha.
Bro. Like
Couple
I've watched
times.
people play.
Okay, so we've all played it.
okay. So I'm just going to give you all some of the words. So let's see. How about we start with this one? Okay. So here are the 4 words: popcorn, rocketry, rapture, and soulmate.
Dog.
What?
Faith.
Wait, what?
Popcorn, rocketry, rapture, and soulmate.
Rocketry?
Rocketry.
What is
rapture,
rocketry?
Like
a
this, like
rocket.
rockets,
Going into
like
space.
rockets and stuff.
Oh.
Like rocketry.
Things
Ro-
that explode?
Yeah, I was gonna say like pop.
Oh.
Rocketry,
Poppy?
rapture.
Soulmate, popcorn, rapture. Okay, it is words starting with a musical genre: popcorn, rocketry, rapture, and soul mate.
I'm done.
It's
I'm
so
done. I'm
dumb.
done. That's
Wait, that's kind of
terrible.
good though. That's fine.
No,
No,
that's
it's not,
terrible.
bro.
Because when you have 16 words and they're just random, then it's like you're trying to put it together. Okay, next one: extra, oil, olive, and virgin.
Olive oil.
Like
No.
types of
Extra
like
virgin
cooking
olive
oils,
oil.
right? Okay, wait. What are the words again? Oil,
Extra.
olive,
Ex-
virgin,
extra.
and extra. Not cooking
Catholic.
oils. Catholic.
Does it not just make like extra virgin olive oil?
Ding,
So
ding,
yes,
ding, ding, ding.
that is the category.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I said extra virgin
Yeah,
olive
but I
oil.
wanted y'all to debate for a minute.
Oh, I figured it out.
I have never seen a connections category that just straight up says
The sentence.
it's just the words are the category. That's the dumbest thing to me. Okay, the next one. Are you ready for this? Bernie, Parrish, Rigatoni, and Romeo.
Italian.
Italian, yeah. Rigatoni.
Say them again.
Bernie, Parrish, Rigatoni, and Romeo.
Godfather.
What's
No,
the last word?
Male
Romeo.
names.
What?
Male names.
No. Are y'all? Should I just go and say it?
Famous books, plays, movies.
It's just words that start with European capitals.
No,
Yeah.
dude,
Bernie.
that's not.
Paris, but they just added an H to
Wait,
Paris.
Bernie?
Rigatoni. I don't even know what capital that's supposed to be. And then Romeo. It's just
Rome.
Rome with an O on the end of it.
But it's
Wait,
terrible.
what's Bernie?
Burn.
I don't know what
Where's
that is.
Burn?
It's BERN. I don't know, to be honest. Okay. Now I hate this one.
How many
Okay,
more
ready?
are there?
Couple more. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Android, rattlesnake, rollerblade, Shakespeare.
Dude, I remember getting this one, but I did not remember the
Android,
categories.
rattlesnake, rollerblade, Shakespeare. Brainstorm out loud here because this one.
Poetry.
Android, rattlesnake.
Things that shake.
What's the last one?
Shakespeare.
Things that churn.
Yeah,
Things that can
cannot think of
write.
anything.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Words that start with shake, rattle, and roll.
What?
Wait, what?
That-
It just doesn't make. It just doesn't make any sense.
Dude,
Okay,
someone-
wait, that
someone
one's
submitted-
actually bad.
When your homework's due at 11:59, but it's like 11:58.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that is so half-assed. That's like, it's a worse version of the extra virgin olive oil one because it's just like you have 4 random words, and the only thing that relates them is that they are those words. Pretty
They
much.
start with a different.
What? That's
It just
crazy.
doesn't make sense. Okay, this one. Okay, ready? Jenny, lime, mortar, pickle.
Jenny.
Jenny just stands out there.
Jenny, lime, mortar, pickle.
dude, I remember this
There's like
one.
some kind of song that has those lyrics, bro. There's like a
Is it-
song that probably has those lyrics, and that's what it is.
Stacy's mom, but it's Jenny's mom.
Yeah, like,
Fermentation.
Jenny is fermenting.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, the Jenny parts.
Dude, I don't know.
what is it?
It's words that rhyme with U.S. coins. Jenny is penny, lime is dime, mortar is quarter, and pickle is
I'm
nickel.
done playing this game.
Garrett is so done. Garrett's done. Garrett's so done.
That's kind of funny.
That's terrible, bro.
Terrible, bro.
Where we left off last time, you all met the Blue Busters for the first time. You walked into the Blockbuster, which is their primary temple, and you met a few people like Christopher Walken and learned that the
Dude.
Blue Busters are devoted to everything Earth. They are a cult that just loves Earth stuff. And one of the rules of the Blue Busters is that everyone has to take on the impersonation of a famous celebrity or character or something like that. So you all went around and did that. I don't remember what each of y'all's is. We can.
I am the Italian stallion. Oh, my voice, my ball dropped again. I'm the Italian stallion.
Good, Chiga.
Oh, dude, it's coming back to me. So then
Soy Dora.
you waited in the Blockbuster for a little bit, and Gabriel right away was rushed off by a medical team to go get taken care of after he had died from the limousine situation and then trying to pick the cocaine out of his chest. Y'all waited in there and ended up meeting Johnny B because he came into the Forgotten Realms in the episode 5 Cold Open. So Johnny B and Roland started to talk, and you all discussed a little bit about your Allspects, the thing Dr. Acula had told y'all about right before you got to the Blockbuster Temple, how the Allspects are manifestations of reality in different forms. And each of you were experimented on by Dr. Fabian to be conduits for your items, which are the Allspects themselves. So Stone is the Allspect of gusto, Margaret is the Allspect of harmony, Flynn is the Allspect of culture, Gabriel is the Allspect of coveting, and Roland is the Allspect of peace.
I
Now
have a
these,
question. For the Allspects, what's like what do we gain if we like?
I was
Is
just
there-
about to get to that.
Thank you. Like no, I know what they can do. Like you get all this
Yeah.
power. What's the point though?
Yeah. Okay. So
Are you
Dr.
gonna get there?
Yeah, I was about to say. After Dr. Acula told each of y'all what your Allspects was, she also told y'all why it matters. There's a couple reasons. One, if you get your item, but you aren't in tune with your Allspect, then it doesn't really matter because if Margaret isn't harmonious, she can't really use her item to its full effect. So there's a couple reasons this matters. One, as players, y'all have a goal because you all started your characters at the beginning of this campaign and when you're on Earth as certain people, and in the Forgotten Realms, you're changed. There's certain parts of you that change you, and Margaret isn't on harmonious. Doesn't have gusto
Part of your
towards any of the things that he
Commitment
wants.
to faith.
Yeah, exactly. So part of this is an in-game goal for your fight to get back home and be able to use your items, but also it's an out-of-game goal to shape your character and have a character development sort of goal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I explained it differently. And were you not listening?
When did you get lost?
Dude.
Like the moment I stopped asking, I was like, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play Luigi. I was like, oh, maybe I should see if Jerry and Mathis are coming. Oh no, they're probably not gonna go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna think about this another trumpet solo because I'm like really trying to get into jazz.
And then I'm like,
It's
does this make
I
sense?
was like, fuck.
Okay, lock in. Okay. The Allspects are both in-game and out-of-game goals. One of the in-game is like, in order to use your item and to hopefully get back home with it, you have to be in tune with your Allspec. So like Margaret,
So to get home.
So part of it's to get home, but out of game, it's also you started the story as certain characters. When you got to the Forgotten Realms, you kind of each of y'all
Discover
uniquely
ourselves.
went in an opposite direction. You turned from being someone peaceful like Roland that was just wanting to fight and do it for fun and like whatever, to then being someone that's just always picking fights, always like helping
Bitch ass.
the peace not occur. So for each of y'all, it's kind of a
What
goal
about Brock?
to
Does Brock really change, guys?
Damn.
I'm trying.
He's more sober now.
and
That
talking
is
to talking to each of y'all out of the game. Each of y'all like, well, this is kind of where I want my character to go, and I realized all of you want your character to kind of go back to the way it started, and all of you have gone in an opposite direction of that original self. And your goal, what each of y'all have kind of talked about, is more or less aligned with getting back to who you were. Part of the
Okay.
journey was on a journey to discover yourself before you lose yourself in the Forgotten Realms.
Whoa, it's like we say that every time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it's like full circle.
Exactly.
Full circle.
Now,
Also, wait,
oh yeah,
have we faced any like big consequences of losing ourselves?
You bitch ass are dead.
Causing like
Okay.
relationships to be destroyed.
So I was gonna say there's a lot of relationships being
I
destroyed,
thought
but
it
y'all,
would disappear if we don't make it in time.
so there's some things is like y'all haven't been able to check back in on Earth, or haven't necessarily tried to check back in on Earth.
Hey.
Actually, I
To-
just can't. I don't have my phone, so I
Yeah.
can't.
Well,
I
Nate,
actually
I do
haven't
think
my
been
it's-
android is water
my-
damage and
I think-
Can I answer?
yes.
Y'all haven't been able to look at the consequences yet because the idea was that the consequences were occurring on Earth, and y'all haven't seen it yet. Also, a lot of the magic in this world is relating to memory and what you can and can't forget. And let's just say that none of y'all have gotten, I don't know if y'all remember, but Dr. Fabian had originally told you that when you got your items, that is a part of you, that they're part of your essence and like who you are as beings in the universe has separated into your item. And part of what Dr. Fabian was saying is once you get your item, that part of you is reconnected with you. You'll remember a part of you that you don't right now.
Because like I think the only thing we've seen is like Flynn is like completely forgotten.
So, and that was the other thing I was going to say is Flynn is a good example of what it's like to be here for a while, because all of you see like stuff he's made, no one's ever heard of him. And it's kind of a tangible way to see that. Anyway, but that's a good idea. I really like that. I didn't think about that.
Great idea,
I think it's
guys.
good to like show consequences more clearly. And that helps because I didn't really think about something like that. So that's cool.
Very nice.
So y'all discuss your Allspects for a little bit. Then we cut away to follow Gabriel's perspective. So Gabriel was being operated on to get revived because, as Dr. Acula told you, getting revived or being dead and getting revived is a pretty common thing. But luckily, y'all were actually with people that could do it because Revivify is only a 3rd level spell. They revived Gabriel, then began operating on his chest where the cocaine gwen was to get the cocaine out of his chest so that he wasn't going crazy anymore. And then they discovered under the cocaine there was an infection, but it was a magical infection. And it wasn't just any normal infection. It was an infection of destiny. And what the doctor, what was it? Dr. Curtin? What was
Dr. Sturgeon?
That's what
Dr.
that's a real person.
Dr.
Nate.
Head,
One of our
Dr.
professors.
Head Sturgeon?
Oh
That's
yeah,
one of your
Dr. Head Sturgeon.
professors.
Dr. Head Sturgeon said that Gabriel has an infection of destiny, and his destiny on a metaphysical level is being siphoned somewhere. And the doctors didn't know what that was, but we all made the connection that the wound,
Connections.
the wound that, or the thing that caused Gabriel's wound was Ahren's sword of biotech, which is the Allspect of destiny.
Mm.
And then Urchin became a part of Gabriel.
Yes.
How do you do that with your voice, bro?
That's kind of a head canon thing. I don't. Is that canon? Is
No,
that,
it's not.
no.
Urchin wishes.
Like it's like you were like lagging as you were talking.
he's like,
it was
that's
the
crazy.
weirdest thing.
It's
So
Stone's
then-
talent.
Then we cut ahead. Gabriel had been resting in one of the rooms provided by the Blue Busters, which their entire temple system is carved into the walls of this massive mountain, this cave system that y'all are in. Gabriel was resting and then ended up having a dream with Michael, the deity that is also known as Zagreus for Roland and Moses for Aaron. And then Michael was frustrated at Gabriel for dying so early. And Michael was like, you're more useless than I realized you ever could be. And then Brock came in to Gabriel's bedside and started praying to Alpha Chromosome Pi or just anything that could hear him. Because what was it you wanted to?
I wanted to learn more about the deity Gabriel worshipped.
Yes, because
Oh,
your
that's
deity.
right. The phone call.
Yes, so your deity never responded. So then a phone appeared next to Gabriel and Michael in the dream. And then Gabriel's like, no, I'll pick it up. And then you basically just told off Brock and you're just like, Brock, go away. This isn't for you. And then Brock was just left very confused.
Yeah.
And we followed Brock for a moment when Flynn walked in and y'all talked about how you could help each other with your Allspects and everything like that. Then we finished the dream with Michael and Gabriel. Oh, and how Michael was like, fine, I'll help you one more time and let you be any piece you want, right?
Something like that.
Then we moved ahead a little further, and Aaron and Margaret followed their relationship a little bit as they were going to find...
Yay.
Oh, as Margaret was crying outside Gabriel's room, and then they ended up kissing in one of the empty medical rooms.
Don't waste your eyebrows like that. Absolute smash. And I hope to smash in the future.
Followed that a little bit, and then later we saw that Gabriel was
feeling better.
Gabriel's feeling a little bit better, and then he wanted to go find some food, and that's when he ran into Aaron in the dining hall of Blue Busters, and Margaret was walking away from Aaron, and then y'all ended up having an argument about help me.
I like the cheek slap. They had an argument about like Aaron liking the group, Gabriel not liking the group. They're kind of just at each other's throats. So Gabriel decided to leave and Aaron decided to stay.
Yes. And then that's when Gabriel had his final confrontation with Dr. Acula. And she's like, wait, what do you mean you're leaving? And then you're like, I'm going to Dragon's University. And she's like, no, just stay here. This is where it's safe. And that's when Gabriel tested a folklore thing that if you drop salt on the ground, vampires are compelled to count each grain until they're done, which is some like obscure lore. Maybe not even obscure. None of us had really heard of it.
I feel like I've heard of that before.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've heard of that before.
I've never heard that.
So,
It's like
okay,
snails.
it's growing.
The episode of Doctor Who was.
That was that too.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Which doctor?
14th, which is David Tennant, but again.
Oh, okay. And then that's when, as Dr. Acula was on the ground counting all the sand, Gabriel reached into her pocket, stole the necklace of Alpha Chromosome Pi, and left the caves.
Wait, Gabriel stole my necklace?
So y'all don't know this, but the audience does.
What?
What we're going to do now is we're going to go back in time to do some non-linear storytelling, not like super complicated or anything. You'll know how last episode we split off to watch like Gabriel's perspective of things.
Yes.
And then we kind of jumped ahead in time and it was nighttime. What we're going to do is we're going to go back and follow one important scene. So go back to Johnny B came in, y'all got antiquated and y'all just like chilling for a little bit.
Antiquated.
And Dr. Acula comes into the room and she looks to Brock and she's like, okay, Brock, hello.
What's up?
So before when I told you about the Allspects, and really the entire last, 6 hours since I've been together, 2 hours? Time is weird. You've been asking about your item.
Yeah, where's my necklace?
It's here.
You have it right now?
And it's time for you to go see it.
I can see it?
Yes.
Like touch it?
Does anyone else want to come with?
Can I wear it?
Can I
I
come?
want to watch this happen.
Hi,
yes,
Vampire
I'll
Mommy,
be
can
down.
I go? I'm Johnny B, by the way.
Yes, Johnny B.
By the way.
Roland,
Yeah.
as I lead the group to the archival hall of the Blue Busters, why don't you get Johnny B onto an understandable level of what I do to people who treat me the way he just did.
Understandable.
Thank you very much.
I got you.
Let's go.
The sedentary call. Just looked at Nate.
She's gonna give me a spanking?
No, she might actually kill you in the most horrific way possible. I mean, like it's gonna be brutal. I'm not gonna. It's not the enjoyable kind, by the way.
Man, okay.
I gotta make sure I clear that up. I know what you're into. It's not that.
Hey, are we learning about
Darn.
kinks over here?
We are.
I'm
do I
always
this
down
is
to learn a
like-
new one.
This is like past. This is past kink, and it's just straight up. You're just dead.
Oh, I have some.
Unless you're into that.
Wait, that'd be cool. Like
Right.
your heart stops and like they.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
what is
what
wrong with
is
you,
that?
dude?
Okay, so
What's the thing? It's like 7 minutes in heaven, where it's like you go kissing,
7 seconds.
but it's like
7 seconds.
That's all you last, bro.
damn.
That's insane. So Dr. Acula leads y'all through the winding tunnels of the Blue Buster cave system, and y'all see a variety of things as you're on the way to what she has said is the archival hall. You see some massive rooms. They've got windows and stuff, because that makes sense. There's magic. There can be windows in a cave. Y'all see windows into large rooms where you see a bunch of Blue Buster cult members trying to like recreate Earth sports. So you see like a baseball diamond, and they have like everybody has a baseball bat.
This is a big cave. What the heck?
Yeah, no,
I was
it's just-
expecting like Lethal Company style.
No. There's a bunch of big. It's Minecraft style. There's like
That's a lot of
a
Minecraft.
lot of small caves, a lot of big caves, whatever.
After new cave generation.
And
Yeah,
the more
yeah.
you go, you see like there's a lot of people in the Blue Buster cult. Like there's so far walking through these caves, you'll probably see at least around 100 people, maybe
So,
closer to
A
200.
lot of people like talk like a celebrity. Do they also dress like celebrities?
So that's something interesting. So what you saw, Christopher Walken, he was wearing like gym shorts, but like a sports coat and like knee-high socks and like a bunch of random like Earth clothing. And Dr. Acula had actually mentioned everyone thinks y'all are super cool because each of y'all have complete Earth outfits and nobody can ever find like a complete Earth outfit. Like normally
That's
it's like
crazy,
random
bro.
piece of clothing,
That's
except for their
cool.
guards. You see all of their guards wear like high school football jerseys and football helmets because they want to imitate the greatest warriors of modern day culture. So as you walk through, you see like people trying to imitate baseball, but they're on like a giant diamond they drew out in the ground. Everyone has a baseball bat and there's one ball they just hit around to each other. And you see rooms full of like wooden parts and people studying these little pamphlets, and they're just trying to build IKEA furniture because they think the more furniture they can build, the closer
It's
it gets them to Earth. And eventually you get to the end of a large cavern and there are massive bronze doors that some football guards open up the doors to Dr. Acula, and you all walk in and you see you are in the archive of the Blue Busters. And in here, there are super high bookshelves that have all kinds of items from Earth. There are DVD instructions, and then there's things like posters for movies. And
We're just going back into the Blockbuster?
no. This is an archive. This is like a library. This is like an archive in the back of the cave system.
That's
You see torn up newspapers and credit card spam mail and tourism pamphlets for like Detroit
Okay.
and things that to y'all are very mundane, but to these people, these are like holy items. These are incredibly important things. And you walk back to the restricted section of the archive. Dr. Acula turns and looks to you and says, "Okay, Brock, so I told you that we could try to give you your item. We could try it and put it on you and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
But
Let's do it.
as I told y'all, our researchers, our prophets, our scholars have said that you need to be more in tune with your Allspects.
I'm so in tune.
in
I'm
order
ready to go.
to truly use it. So we're going to see what happens.
Okay, give me a case of beer. No, keg. Keg is better.
Yeah.
And then I can wear some armor, and then I'll do my signature keg stand, and boom, I got all the gusto ready to go. They'll charge me up.
Put him in, coach. Put him in.
He's got this.
Okay.
again.
Flynn, you are the founder of his religion. What do you have to say?
I say let's do it.
Okay. She turns and whispers to some of the football guards, and they all go hike, and then they like march off. And then 20 minutes later, they come back. There are 5 kegs of beer in front of you. You have a
wow.
variety of different outfits you can choose from. Then Dr. Acula holds up some sunglasses for you to put on.
Wait, what are these sunglasses?
I don't know. I just thought they'd look cool.
Okay, I'll wear this. Those are cool. I also need some armor. I'd
so
like to really get back in tune.
Immediately, one of the football guards strips and just gives you their armor. They
Oh,
like
yeah.
kneel down like a knight to a king, and they're like, "Please, sir, here, take my armor."
I'll take that. Fist bump.
Okay, so you suit up, and Dr. Acula goes over to a large safe, like a gun safe, and she cranks the dial a few times and opens it, and you see your necklace on a little felt pillow. She picks it up and she looks at you and says, "Okay, before you do put it on, I just want you to know, we have tried to put this on a good number of other people ever since the Grug incident. That whole thing that happened near Dragons University.
Who's Grug?
You can get filled in later, Johnny B.
Oh.
And Roland, did you tell him what I would do?
Yeah. No, we're good.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I
Perfect.
won't do it again.
I appreciate your apology. Thank you. Now, Brock, every time someone else would put the necklace on, if they didn't immediately die, something would speak to them and it would refuse to bond to them. And then the necklace would fly off of them and say like, "Oh, it's not time yet," or "You're not the right person," or something like that. And it would go back to the pillow and it would actually close the safe itself.
What was the kill rate on that? What percentage of people?
I guess I did say I would loop you in more. So I'd say the necklace's KD is about 5.
There's a KD on it.
5 out of what?
Those only killed 5 people.
Yeah, those
out
are
of how many
those
people
are
though?
5 people.
Yeah, but out of how many people?
I'm gonna roll.
Rolls a D100, bro.
Oh, out of 20. I got a nat 20.
Okay, so
That's
Brock,
actually, I guess that's good. Like the higher.
you only have a 25% chance of croaking.
Dude, I was already going to wear it because I'm obviously worthy. So it doesn't even matter the KD of this necklace. Also, does the KD like append itself to the necklace? Like it's just like,
Like
in
it puts it on,
silver
like, a
or something?
weapon charm?
Yeah, like
What
Wait,
is
like,
KD?
Kill that
Okay,
ratio.
so those not in the gamer culture, for those non-gamers out
Kill
there,
what?
kill
non-athletes.
to death ratio. So like if you're playing like Marvel Rivals or something.
And then did other people put the necklace on, basically?
Yeah, she basically said they were experimenting on other random people.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, does it have any assist?
Like if it shoots off of someone and this kills another guy.
Or it's like someone's a fugitive or something. And
When it's flying back to the safe, it just gets
Yes.
one.
it has 4 assists.
Dang.
That's crazy. Okay, so you are all ready to go. You have your keg. You have your football uniform on and everything. Do you want to put the necklace on and then do all of your stuff, or do you want to do it and then put it on?
I think it's like a mating ritual almost. So I gotta like appease the necklace. So I gotta like
Light some
do my thing
candles.
first, and then if it accepts me, it accepts me. But it's going on my neck either way. So
All right.
Okay, first armor on, kickstand. Let's see if I still got this. Okay, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do
Yo.
this.
Someone that has a working phone, record this shit.
Oh, wait, that's interesting. So you say that, and one of the football guards looks to Dr. Acula. Dr. Acula looks to them. They both nod like a movie where they're not going to tell the audience right away. Football guard goes off, and he comes back with what is that one like indestructible? Was it
Nokia?
BlackBerry?
Nokia.
A Nokia. He comes back with I'm going to say 2001 Nokia flip phone, because I'm assuming those would have a camera. And
Dang,
he
bro.
holds up the 2-megapixel camera or something. I don't know if that's a lot or not.
It just has like really crappy audio too.
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
just super. It's like that one Snapchat filter.
Oh my god.
It's like the back rooms. So he holds it up and then nods, and he's like, "I'm ready."
Okay, let's do this thing. And then Brock props himself on top of the keg where he's doing a handstand on it. And then he's like, insert it in my mouth. Wait, no, not like that. Like put the straw in my mouth.
Dr. Acula just like looks over to Roland or Johnny B.
I got you.
I'm not doing
Okay,
this.
hook me
There
up.
you go.
Okay, and then Brock starts sipping. He's chugging. And then boom, he's like, now for my final move.
Wait, no, you gotta roll. You're not just gonna. You're not just gonna get away with
Performance.
I'm gonna say performance
Oh, no.
and do your
Constitution?
proficiency bonus. Oh, someone's making a face.
Not a save. Is that saving?
No. So do performance check and then add your proficiency bonus.
Isn't that what we always do?
No, you normally just add your. When I say proficiency bonus, I mean like the thing next to like your AC.
Oh,
Here, these
I
top
see.
ones?
right there to the right of you.
Oh, proficiency.
How many? What?
Okay.
What else could he have pointed to?
I don't know. I never look at that number. Okay. 6.
Wait,
So
what is
you-
your performance? What's your roll?
add proficiency and performance?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I got a 9.
Okay. Yeah. That's still. So you're
Wait.
trying to.
Wait, what did you
You
roll?
had a 9 and then you
I
got a
rolled a
6?
two.
Oh.
And your proficiency
Is
and your
plus
normal
4,
bonus.
and then
Plus 3.
Okay.
Damn.
So you're starting to chug it, and then because isn't it like normally like a tube, right? That you're
Yeah.
like drinking.
Yeah.
So the tube slips out of your mouth, and beer starts to spill on
Oh,
the
hook me
floor.
back up. Hook me back up.
I got you. Here, go.
Okay.
So now I want you to do a strength saving throw because you're still doing a handstand, and your arms are starting to get
Oh
weak.
my god.
Oh, 8.
Damn.
I couldn't have
I'm
done
like
good or
trembling.
bad.
You're
Yeah.
trembling, and your right arm buckles a little bit.
No, hold
Can
me
I-
hold you up.
Wait, let Johnny B hold him up, and then while Roland keeps the tube in there.
Okay.
It's all
Get him, Johnny. I got him. Keep going.
And Brock is still chugging like.
Okay, so now I want you to do a Constitution saving throw as the suction of the beer is shooting into your gullet.
Can I give him bardic inspiration or
Yes,
something?
yes.
What
Sing
song
my
are you
song.
gonna sing? What song are you gonna sing?
Fireflies.
Oh, what's the I'm
We-
singing
oh,
Fireflies.
Wait, what's that?
Never gonna give
Rattling
you
Bog.
Rattling Bug, dude.
How does that go?
the Rattling Bug. I don't know the words.
I say Fireflies.
It's like the best.
Never Gonna
drinking
Give You
song.
Up.
Oh, never gonna
Holding
give you
out
up.
for a hero.
That's a
That's a
Don't
good
stop
one.
believing.
That's
Okay.
a great one.
Can you
All
help
by
me?
Flynn.
Does he get double bardic inspiration?
1.5
Ooh,
maybe.
Can I? I might need it.
Yeah, at this point, I think you do. You
Are
got a
y'all
lot
doing
of.
it?
Sure.
Okay.
What
do
are we
do?
singing? Fireflies? We were singing it earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. You would not believe your eyes of 10 million fireflies. Lit up the world as I fell
New
asleep.
song. You're distracting him.
Don't stop
Yeah.
believing.
Oh, yeah.
Chug,
Rock
chug,
is-
chug, chug, chug,
chug. Okay,
So
so
we see two glowing, I don't know, magic
job.
stuff go from Flynn and Margaret, and they shoot into Brock's head as you get bardic inspiration. So what is y'all's bardic? What do you give him? Is it plus a D8 or?
Oh, I thought it was just an advantage.
No, it's like a specific dice. So for those of you who don't know, because this is the first time we're ever doing it, bardic inspiration, a bard can give someone else that, and when they use it, they can add a D something, like a D6 or a D8 or D10 to their skill check. So it depends on the bard level.
So you said that we got something for actually singing. Was it advantage?
Yeah, normally it's a bonus, but this is Bardic Inspiration. I
Yeah,
think it's
okay, okay.
enough that we're stacking Bardic Inspiration. I'll say that.
Okay,
I don't know
it's,
if it's
it's
a
a
good
1d10 to anything.
So you get
2d10.
to roll 2d10 and
Let's
to add
go.
as a bonus.
Nice.
And Margaret, with
Yes.
your passive perception, as you start singing, you kind of flick your eye to the side for a second, and Aaron is grinning so hard at you right now.
I do that out loud.
While you're singing.
Yeah, I'm just like, if the world was ending. You lock in, Brock.
All right, Brock,
Nah.
what did you
Brock,
get?
you literally have everyone helping you.
This really helped
Literally
me.
the entire party has come together.
19.
Let's go!
You rolled 2 d10s.
I'm surprised it's only a
And a
19.
D20.
Me too.
I rolled another 2.
Oh, he needed all
I
of
needed
it.
that.
You
I'm glad we
needed the
did
party's
that.
help. This is the first time I think you'll have literally come together for anything ever.
That might be true.
Yeah.
So
Character
you
growth.
down the entire keg and
Oh my
you
God.
land onto your feet. Johnny B helps you down, I guess.
No,
And-
I have one more.
Oh, you have one
I
more
have one
thing?
more
Oh,
move.
sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I have one more move. So Brock is like, okay, my final move. Now I need to do the front flip from a handstand.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Let's do
God.
it. Go.
Acrobatics check.
Please, D20.
Wait, before you look, can Bardic Inspiration, it last for like a minute or is it a one-time
It's
use?
a
It's one time.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay.
Plus athletics. 17.
Oh, 17.
I think I said acrobatics.
It was acrobatics. What would it be
Wait.
with acrobatics?
Athletics, acrobatics.
Yeah, same thing.
It's a flip.
12.
Oh.
Okay. I'll
Not
say that
terrible.
You, can,
Athletics.
you still land, but it's kind of shaky. You can still
I
land.
like have to use one arm
'Cause
to
at
catch
first-
myself.
Yeah, at first it's like
Oh.
strength with the athletics, but then the acrobatics kick in and it's like, whoa. But you stable yourself and it's like the beginning of a superhero movie, not the end. And you kind of stand up and Dr. Acula's like, okay, is that it?
I'm ready.
That was
How did you
real.
do? That was so good. Was that real?
No, that wasn't a real burp.
No
I just-
way,
that
what?
sounded real.
That was real.
Thank you.
That's
Smash.
crazy.
Yeah.
So she holds out to the pillow with the alpha chromosome pie necklace on it towards you. She's like, okay, put it on quick.
I'm gonna try.
Everyone, you might want to say goodbye while you still can.
Okay, and I put
Bye,
it on.
Brock.
Brock puts it
No, if
on.
it doesn't work, then good luck.
And I want you to make
See
a
ya.
religion check.
There's so many rolls, bro.
With advantage.
He's taking the papers.
Yeah.
Papers.
Stone just took the paper out of his dice tray.
Is
for
that
the
why you
first
rolled the
time
twos?
in
Just
over
because
a
it landed
year.
on the
No.
paper? Okay.
Dude, it's
In
been over
a year.
It's
He
been over
just
a year.
took out the paper.
Oh my God.
Guys, if he doesn't get a nat 20,
I need this. Wait, so what am I rolling?
religion with advantage.
I've never had a religion advantage. Oh, I rolled it twice?
Is that a question?
No, I did. 17.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So you got a 17, and when you snap the necklace on, you immediately start to feel it grow. You start to feel it tingle, and little strains of energy start to enter your neck, and you see the alpha chromosome pi symbols on the necklace slowly levitate, almost like they're looking up to you. They begin to flicker with light. And describe the necklace again. It's silver, right?
It's silver with a A for alpha and then the chromosome symbol. So it's like an X, but like the, I guess
Like the double helix?
yeah, the double helix ends are kind of like sticking out more and more pointier. And then a pi, just a pi symbol.
Is it embellished with like diamonds or anything like that?
No, but I guess the KD cis
KD
ratio is
now
on there. So what is
engraved
it?
on the back,
It's
I
like
guess.
524 or something like that. Is that what it is? Like 5
Oh, yeah,
slash 20
'cause
dash
assist
slash.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, 5/20, just yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see each of the individual symbols start to flicker, and beams of light go up above you, and you see 3 magical holographic images appear above you. There are 3 individuals,
Oh,
We bring back the ghost thing.
and you immediately recognize your friends from Earth.
oh, they're dead.
You immediately recognize Jimmy, James, and Jolly,
Jimmy, Jimmy,
Let's go.
and Melanie, Michael, and Garrett. I'm about to DM you something. Okay, so how this is going to work is each of you, I've written out a message that they need to tell Brock. And each of you have every third word. So you would say your first word, then Garrett would say your first word, then Michael says his first word, and it keeps going. None of the 3 of them have the complete message. So we all have to lock in
Okay.
and hear. And I wrote this.
That's why this makes no sense.
There's some words that are just repeating for me. And I'm like,
You got
what?
it, you got
Yeah.
So, and I wrote this a couple
I
weeks
see.
ago. I wrote this, I think 3 weeks ago, and I have not reread what it is. So this is kind of new for me too. So Melanie, you can start us off. You're each one word at a time.
Hello.
Again.
Brock.
Oh, hello.
The
Not
So
much
a
rock.
we
are
I'm a
The-
rock?
voices
of
Alpha.
chromosome
pi.
We
are
Jimmy
James.
Jal
Jimmy? James?
and
Charlie?
We
have
Ben
craving
party
and
have
Ben
craving
faith
Ben
craving
have
Gusto.
Wait, is there a disconnect? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, let's
Go
try
back.
that again.
Wait.
Let's start after your name. So I'm after, like, afterwards, Jolly. I think you're next after that.
Okay, and
we
Have
Ben
craving
party.
and
I have and as well.
Have
Ben
Craving
faith.
Ben
craving
Have
Gusto.
Brock.
your
Not
So
much
a
rock.
because
Brock.
You
are
No
longer
the
rock
of
alpha.
chromosome.
pi.
Could he get
You
Are
A
sad.
shadow.
of
What
our fraternity.
stands?
Reclaim.
what?
That's right. I do have the full message, so I can read it to make for it to make sense after. But
We just keep going. with the
yeah,
way
just
up.
keep going.
Reclaim.
For
Must
And
your
gusto.
we.
until
Then
I'm done.
refuse
Nate, what the hell?
Nate, I think you messed up.
Oh, I had a stroke
It was
trying
so
to comprehend
hard to try and
that.
make this.
that idea.
And I tried to use ChatGPT to make it.
Oh, that's where you went wrong.
Understand? But I couldn't figure out how to tell ChatGPT what I wanted, and they tried. ChatGPT tried
Is that
so
what we
hard.
have right now?
So it's a mix of me and okay. So here's the whole message. Hello again, Brock, the not so much a rock. We are the voices of Alpha Chromosome Pi. We are Jimmy, James, Jally, and we have been craving party, and we have been craving faith. All together. Did anyone have all together?
No.
Wait, I had craving. I had
Craving.
yeah, I had craving. Where was the? That was my third.
Alternates.
No, but I
Yeah.
had a third craving. You only said two.
I don't. Oh, here we go. And we have been craving party, and we have been craving faith. Altogether, we have been craving your gusto, Brock, the not so much a rock. Because Brock, you are no longer the rock of Alpha Chromosome Pi. You are a sad shadow of what our fraternity stands for. You must reclaim your gusto, and until then, we refuse you.
Well, thank goodness we have a translator over here. Just lying next to you guys. Because you guys don't make any sense.
There's just a guy standing there being like, I know what
Also
they
in
said.
ghostly form.
That's it's just another
Just really
ghost. Oh, I should have read that as
JJJ.
Kron. Okay, so then the holographic ghosts flicker back into the necklace. The necklace flies off of you, and you're going to take a D10 of bludgeoning damage as it
Jeez.
scrapes up the back of your neck.
Ooh.
It lands.
I'm gonna come kiss it to heal it.
Not yet.
What damage did you get? Or what-
3.
Okay, so you took 3 damage. It lands on the pillow. The pillow flies into the safe, and then a ghost hand grabs the safe door and closes it.
No.
Dr. Acula looks at you. He's like, "What? Okay, that's a different message from what we got before, and you're still alive. So yay!"
Yeah,
You're not dead.
Yeah.
That's
No.
something.
No. No, I'm like really drunk and just sad.
At least that means you'll forget about it by tomorrow.
Sounds like you need some fireball.
Mm-hmm. And then
I
you'll
think-
just be drunk.
Guys, I think it might be coming out.
No.
Hold it. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, 22.
So then you get a good roll. So you hold it down, and Dr. Acula kind of shakes her head, and she says, "Okay, well, it looks like what I said before was right. You're going to have to work on your gusto before anything else."
Well, I did my thing. I showed I'm party, committed to the party.
But clearly, it's not good enough.
That's it, though, right?
Wait, guys, where is Gabriel?
He's in a hospital
Well,
right
so
now.
right now he's still in the hospital.
Oh, guys. This is after he left.
No,
You
that's fair, that's
asshole!
fair.
You took the necklace.
So,
Not yet.
just to clarify everything for the audience, we did kind of go back in time. So right now, Gabriel is in the operating room, or he's like asleep resting right now.
Oh, in the
And-
underwater shit with sea urchin.
With the sea urchin and the doctor.
sturgeon.
All the doctors were like fish people. It was a whole thing.
Tuna tataki.
So now we're going to cut ahead in time. We're going to catch back up with the present. Now it is the following morning. So Gabriel had recovered from his surgery and had the dream, and Brock talked to him, and Brock and Flynn talked, and then Aaron and Margaret kissed, and then
Nice.
Gabriel and Aaron fought, and then Gabriel and Dr. Acula talked, and then Gabriel left with the alpha chromosome pi necklace. Now we wake up in the morning, the following morning after Gabriel left, and you all each had your own bedroom that the Blue Busters provided to y'all. We see the Blockbuster in the cave. There's like the volcano style opening above the Blockbuster. We see the sun rising, even though it's morning. Don't worry about that, because that sun would have to be like noon. Anyway. And
Oh, the cave like opens upwards.
yeah, because I like the idea of like the moon shining down on the
I like
Blockbuster as like
that.
a visual thing.
Hmm.
Now, everyone wakes up and you know that breakfast is at 9 a.m. in the big dining hall where Aaron and Gabriel had their fight the night prior. And they're serving up all kinds of Forgotten Realms favorite, like Beholder omelets and the Neverwinter.
What is the implication
Special.
of beholder omelets?
And-
They don't have eggs.
Dragon milk.
Balls.
Just dragon milk.
Dragon omelets make sense. They lay eggs.
Oh, there's a lot of milk.
There's a lot of that. Everybody's drunk.
And none of it is like white milk. It's all different colored
It's
milk.
all different color milk. It's all pink milk because Star Wars hasn't claimed that one yet.
I wonder why.
So you all grab your trays and you're sitting at the breakfast table. Unless we want to do this one by one or something. I don't know. What do you want to do?
No, that's fine. We can
Yeah.
sit
Okay.
down.
So Aaron sits down. He's like, "How much Forgotten Realms food have y'all had? Have you had a good amount?"
I mean, I've had a little bit.
I've been on a diet.
I'm trying to bulk right now, for my next upcoming fight.
Oh,
that
really?
may never happen. I don't know. We'll see. So I got to make weight.
Seems
How's the
like you're
bulk
fighting
going,
a
huh?
lot.
Wait, have you eaten
Not
food
great.
during
Yeah.
this adventure?
Yeah.
Where do you get it?
The same
Have you been stockpiling it, Roland?
I just, every now and again I'll like find food.
I feel like every point in this adventure, I have not had one bite of food.
Have you not eaten this
I know,
entire
here.
time? Well, here,
Lot of
Rock,
liquid.
try some dragon's milk.
Okay.
Make them bones nice and strong.
I got myself like 2 glasses of milk while I was up there because
You say glasses, but Garrett's hands are implying these glasses are huge.
Like his hands are
mommy milkers
spread.
in my hand.
It takes 2
From
hands
the
to drink.
stores. Wait, the dragon milk, like a dragon comes over and lets you use teeth on it.
Oh, what?
It's just like laying on the bar.
It's like Josh is just like laying on the bar, just like ready. Just go
Just
like
like
a keg, but you
Oh,
just
like
go suck
under
a
a
titty.
draft.
That
Or
you
something?
just fucking,
Yeah, put the udder in your mouth.
Or
udder.
she is the table and we're just sitting on her.
But she's like upside down, or like
Yeah.
on her back, so we can just like
This is
Anyway,
like
very
a straw.
Huh. Well, there's these one things from like Icewind Dale, which is like it's a country way north of here. They have the best little like cookies, but the like cookies. It's
I love
y'all know like
cookies.
Oreos, right? But
Yeah.
but it has like a meat, like a sweet
Ew,
meat in the middle.
meat?
It is so good. I think it's like giant flesh, but it's really good.
My
You gotta
mouth
trust me. on
remains agape, and I say that out loud.
it. So Aaron could tell he kind of made the table get quiet because it was weird. He's like, anyway, we got kind of a free day today. Anyone thinking about doing anything?
I want to know more about this Johnny B guy.
no, you don't.
Yeah, who
More
exactly
like Johnny
are
Beta.
What? It's not my name. You take
Fuck
that
him up
back.
right now. Fuck him up right now.
I'm gonna take
My
your milk
money's
and
on Johnny
splash it
B.
on you.
Wait, what did he do?
Take his milk and splash it on him.
Wait, I'm gonna smell awful
That's
now.
my milk.
Why would you do that to his milk?
Who do?
I didn't do anything. You spilled it
You
on me.
instigated it.
All I said was I said one word about you.
How did I catch a stray here? Go get me some milk, Johnny B.
You just said my milk. Calm down.
Dr. Acula.
Dude, I got
happens-
2 glasses, both for me, not one for me, one for you.
Okay, well you could lay off the milk. You do drink kind of a lot.
Yeah, he's been
I'm
eating a
trying
lot.
to bulk, damn it. It has protein.
Dr. Acula happens to be walking by, and she just kind of laughs and looks at you, Roland. She's like, really working on keeping the peace there, Roland. And as she
Inner
walks-
peace. Inner peace.
and as she walks by, she puts her hand on Margaret's shoulder. She's like,
Oh, ew! Don't touch me! Smack that hand off.
very harmonious of you.
Are you barking?
And she walks away. Did you hear what she said though?
She said very harmonious of me.
Okay, yeah.
That's so
Bitch.
funny. Wait, like that.
I can say it, not guys though.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for calling you that, Johnny B. I don't want to get off on the wrong foot.
You know,
Yeah.
I would have punched Johnny B in the face for splashing my milk and wasting it, but I got to be peaceful, whatever that means.
Isn't he your friend too? Like, why?
Yeah,
That's just friend stuff,
Yeah, that's
though.
what friends do.
Keep
And
each other in
how
check.
do you even know each other again?
Because we fought each other.
Yeah, that was a
mean,
long
Like,
time
like
ago.
in
Time
an
ago.
alley or something, or like a bar
Like from
fight?
Earth. They're from Earth.
Or Earth, like us. Oh, so
Yes.
you're from Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
He's an American.
couldn't you tell?
Yeah.
Cold-blooded American. All hail the president.
Hey
Red
Flynn, how you enjoying the beholder omelet?
It is reminds me of home. Yeah.
Oh,
Flynn looks down to an eyeball in his
Yep. It's great.
So who's this old guy?
He's our
I'm
age.
just slightly.
Yeah, but he sounds old.
He does sound
He sounds like
old,
my
doesn't he?
grandpa.
Well, I might be your grandpa.
He's from the roaring 20s.
There's a good chance he is, Johnny B.
What?
I'm-
What's your last name?
It doesn't matter. Just know that I'm your papa.
That's such a bard thing to say, dude.
He's my papa.
Yes, I.
Papa
But he is
Flynn.
not my papa, so...
As far as you know.
Well,
Thank you for
anyways, to
clarifying.
answer my question, I'm thinking about going and play some baseball today.
Are you going to teach him how to actually play it?
Nah, I think it's more fun the way they do it.
That's valid.
I don't know. I'm not doing stuff all day. Hang out. I can teach you, Margaret, how to be more harmonious if you want. I don't know. You good?
oh, this eyeball's good, man.
Is it? Is the eyeball good?
Oh, Melanie's rolling.
Oh yeah, I throw that shit up.
It splats on the ground, and you
Ew.
see.
No, we're gonna roll how much this shit splats. Because
Oh,
if I throw
no.
this a shit, I'm gonna aim at Aaron on accident. Roll for ick.
Roll for
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So Garrett, there's a thing we have.
Chaos!
We have a little system. We're calling. No. What?
So everyone gets
Wait, that's
splashed.
bad, right?
Wait,
But-
Nat 20 was you were rolling how much it spreads.
So it gets
So
on
it
all
spreads
of us.
a maximum amount.
so that's like maximum ick, right?
As a side note, we have this thing called Roll for Ick, which is an Aaron Margaret relationship meter that she goes up and down in points.
It's between 0 and 30. 30 is like something special happens, like good. 0 is like, oh, he's like permanently ick.
Doesn't work.
This
Okay.
is Aaron's perception of Margaret, by the way.
Yeah.
so since
I'm
you got
gonna
a Nat
start
20
to my
and
left
you
and make a
throw
half
up.
circle all the way around the table to the right.
Melanie has an evil villain laugh.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say, "Fuck you, Dr. Acula."
While you throw it up,
I no longer want my milk. I'm going to go now.
So yeah, you literally projectile. What am I imagining? Is this like Cyclops from like the X-Men? Like this is
Like a laser.
spreading your throw up all over the place. I want you to roll that. It's at least 2d6 of ick. I'm almost wondering if it should be 3.
No, it's what am I at right now?
You're at 19 points.
Oh, yeah, 3.
I'm thinking 3d6 worth of ick.
Because 6 times 3. Okay, then I can get it to 1.
And yeah,
It's
just
not
as a
good.
refresher for y'all, if you don't remember last episode, so Margaret's at 19 points.
Oh,
If she gets to
mother-
0 points with Aaron's relationship, then Aaron will stop having any sort of crush on her at all. But if they get to 30 points, then that's a huge benchmark move in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you roll?
14.
So that means
Oh, Aaron did not want to touch me.
Aaron is all the way down to 5 points on the Icometer,
Ooh.
on the Rizzometer. We call it a Rizzometer,
Yeah,
right? Or
Rizzometer.
something like that. Roll for ick on the Rizzometer.
I think Johnny B is just gonna like get up, pat Aaron on the shoulder, and be like, "She is all yours."
I think that's a good time to cut to a different scene. That's really funny.
I think that's Melanie's favorite scene.
Yeah.
Just start throwing up.
That's insane.
It's so funny. Just projectile left to right on everybody.
Okay. Either of y'all prefer to go first? I feel like Aaron and Margaret, they're going to be the last.
Yeah.
He's going
You
to
want
need
to go,
all
Johnny
day to
B?
recover.
Let's go.
Our scene. Yeah,
Okay.
Roland
So
and Johnny B.
the main thing I'm thinking is
No.
that it's if y'all want to work towards getting better at your Allspects kind of thing. And like, we don't know, like nothing's been said yet, but I don't know if you would want to be like Johnny B's trained and he's like a good monk now or something like that.
Yeah, he's been training with the Loxodons, so he knows a thing or two
Yes,
about
he
inner
knows a
peace.
thing or two.
Mm.
So now,
Inner
why don't
balance.
the two of y'all set the scene? Where are we? Are we outside, inside, in a special room?
We
What's
got to go
going
to a
on?
peaceful place.
Okay,
So is there like a waterfall that goes in the cave or something?
that's
Yeah.
cool. I like
Ooh.
that.
And it like
I
has like an
that.
opening up and it's
And-
like the waterfall. There's like some greenery in the cave.
Some like grass, like moss and mushrooms
And like
and stuff.
some light like kind of shines on
and you
it.
have like a
Yeah.
couple gnomes just like playing on pan flutes.
I can't imagine throwing up on your crutch, bro. That's terrible.
Dude, that's happened to people.
Ooh.
Like, how
Alright,
do you
Nate.
recover from that?
You
No,
know.
you don't.
It's
Or it's a real
There's no
test.
way there's still a 5 remaining, bro.
This is like a Hallmark movie.
I just can't stop.
Okay, so this is the scene.
Margaret's laughing, just like we can hear her through so many layers of cave.
This is echoing.
You
throughout the
tried to
cave.
get far away. Like there is no one populating this area of the cave system in a while.
All right,
Okay,
Roland,
how do I be peaceful, Johnny B?
listen, I want you to take a second, close your eyes,
Closing my eyes.
and remember back to yesterday, right before Brock tried to put on his necklace.
Yeah,
You got that in your head?
it's in my brain.
All right. Now, it didn't go the best.
It did not.
It went a lot better than I was honestly expecting it to. And do you know
Yeah.
why that happened?
Because of the support of his friends.
Do you know who started that?
Me.
Exactly.
Let's
you
go.
were the first person to help and
You're the
create
first
that
person
piece.
to fucking dick him down in a fight.
Exactly. And I think that is why it worked as well as it did. So we're gonna try to get you on that path to inner peace.
So I gotta like help people. not
no.
hurt people.
First, you gotta help yourself.
Okay.
All right, I want you to stand under that waterfall.
Like and get wet.
Yeah.
I feel like this is okay. I'm going under the waterfall.
Okay. Can you
Get
still
drenched.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Roland, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw because it is extremely cold. This river is coming from a mountaintop. and Johnny B, you know this is the same river from the pond at the Loxodon Temple at the very top of the mountains.
12.
Okay,
Nice.
so you resist it. You're shivering.
This is good.
I can hear
Fight the
you.
outside forces. Focus on your inner self, your inner peace. Okay.
Inner peace.
All right, Johnny B's gonna take a towel and like get it soaked and kind of like sponge it up, and he's going to hit Roland and start calling him names.
Like you're whipping him?
Yeah,
Making it like a rat towel in a locker room sort of thing.
yeah.
Oh, like a locker room situation. Okay. What names are you calling him?
You're ugly.
Ow! Why did you hit me?
Don't react. Don't react. Focus on your inner peace.
Okay. Inner peace. Inner peace.
Brock is stronger than you. Whip.
Motherfucker.
No, don't say anything. Focus. Focus. You ready?
Yeah.
What your dad said was right about you. Whip.
Gosh.
Inner peace.
How are you feeling?
How much more inner peace can I
All
do?
right.
Because I can't take it.
I will allow you to hit me once after all those
Say
things.
something about his motorcycle.
You can come hit me once.
Okay. Fuck you. And I just fucking haymaker.
Well, is someone gonna fall in the pit?
Should I roll for damage?
There's like a waterfall.
Okay, so
right?
Roland, do an unarmed strike against Johnny B.
now
The
there
hit
is
DC is a
spelling
25, so I think I hit him.
Oh, yeah, you definitely.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Damn.
So, yeah, you clock the side of Johnny B's face.
I feel a little
How
better.
does Johnny B react?
And so Johnny B, like, he's kind of bleeding. I think you got like a tooth in there. And so he like spits out some blood. He gets up. He looks furious and he goes, "Inner peace." See, the correct option, Roland, was not to hit back.
That's actually
You
impressive as fuck.
have failed. We'll try again in an hour.
That was so cool. I also kept track. He did the rat towel thing to you 3 times, Roland, so I want you to roll 3d4 for your damage.
Jeez. One time I cried for attention because my sister hit me with a towel, but I also
Oh.
hit her like 3 times.
Also, real quick, everyone can take a long rest because you did sleep overnight. So everyone can long
Oh,
rest.
nice.
How much damage did you end up taking, Roland?
6.
Okay. Now, we move from the lush cave system where Johnny B just held an extremely valuable lesson to Roland, and then we move throughout the cave system. And Josh, Stone, where have y'all gathered? Set the scene for us.
Sexually.
Hey, yo.
We both pop our heads out from underneath the covers. And
No, not like that. Yeah, in a lush cave system with good acoustics.
Do like the Minecraft lush cave though.
Okay, so y'all find a nice cave area, and there's a window overlooking the Field of Dreams way off in the distance, and the acoustics are perfect.
And Brock brought a folding table, a deck of cards, poker chips, and then also some dice.
Okay.
and I brought myself. So, Brock, I know we need to help each other out.
Yeah.
I need to be more out there, making my mark on this world like I did the last. And
Is that what like culture means? You're like,
well, to
the
me,
Allspect?
I'd hope so. Now, and you need gusto, which
that's party. Like I need to be committed to party and faith. That's
Well,
what I heard in my head, anyways.
I feel like I can
Word.
help you be more committed to your craft if you can help me, I don't know, loosen up. I feel so like lost here.
That's why I brought the stuff. That's like a folding table and cards and all that.
Okay, let's do it. Whatever it is you have planned.
Okay, so
ahead.
you're a little bit familiar with this game, but I think we're gonna loosen up a bit. We're gonna do some bets.
Okay.
So we're gonna play Dice Bust. Okay.
Yes, run us through Brock's
Okay, go.
head. Why have you chosen as the thing to help each other?
Brock feels like that in order to like party and be really in tune with culture is you got to learn to like gamble and sin a little bit because so
What do you think culture is?
I mean, is it not like a little bit of like loosening yourself up a bit, doing something you're not used to?
Like
Loosening
opening
up a bit, doing something you're
Experimenting.
not used to.
Yeah, it's peer
Sounds-
pressure.
Sounds sus.
So I think it's really important you learn to gamble a little bit. You can play the game, but really you got to focus on the people around you and learning about what's their culture. Like, what do Blue Busters do? Because in order to like really be able to market yourself to a crowd of people, you got to know who your people are, your target audience. This is like something I learned in my business class, dude. This is like coming back up. Target market. So Flynn, I didn't invite just you. I invited 3 other people,
Oh, who are they?
and they emerged from the shadows.
So then we see
I am a gnome.
a gnome,
Maybe like a lizard
a
person?
lizard person, and a giant walk into the room and sit around the card table with Flynn.
I am a gnome.
How is having small talk with strangers going to help me get in touch with the world?
But like you can learn about different cultures. I mean, look, this is why I invited a very diverse group of people, right? Like we got a really tall giant here. Maybe he can see. Yeah, maybe he can see things you can't see because you're so small. And
Short.
we got a lizard person who
Hello,
like
my name
for
is
some reason also
Gabriel.
slithers on the ground. So maybe he sees stuff down low. So different perspectives, right? And then we got a gnome. They're
I'm a
just kind of
gnome.
short, so I guess they're the same size as those. But like maybe you could compare those 2 different experiences, like because one slithers, one walks. So just get to learn to know them.
So changing my perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Because in order to party,
Stone's face just went blank.
So in order to party, I have to be, comfortable with the people around me.
yes, exactly.
This is like Stone at the beginning of our journey, or Brock at the beginning of our journey, who's not comfortable with anyone but a human. And now he's
That's
Yeah.
crazy development. Now you actually see other non-humans as people.
Let's go.
Oh, that's
Dude,
interesting.
character development.
Character development.
Let's go.
Okay.
It took 20 episodes. Almost 30.
Okay, so just like talk. I'm gonna play a game, but so I'm not really gonna be here. But like, I'll whisper you some advice if you need it.
Aren't we all playing?
At the same table.
Yeah, but we're not gonna like say this stuff out loud because that's gonna distract from the conversation. But like, if something really big happens, then we'll talk about it. But like, that's it. You know? What I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just hear like dice stuff start being rolled and whatever, and that goes on in the background. And how long do you think it would take Flynn? How many like rounds of the game do you think it'd be before you'd actually like say a word to somebody else?
Well, I'd probably try and start off the bat.
Okay.
Nice.
So the first house numbers rolled and everyone starts doing their things. And what do you do?
So, nice weather in the cave, right?
Very cavey. Yeah.
Yeah. It's damp in this cave.
Yep, sure is. So y'all played Dice Bus before, huh?
No,
Oh, you have not?
I have not.
That's a
I don't
fun
play
game.
games with Big Think.
I am in massive debt right now.
Okay. So we've got 2 professionals, it sounds like.
You could say that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you already got a lot of questions. Like you could ask them, how did they go in debt? Like that's something people always want to talk about.
I'm not sure that's completely the case. I don't know. Miss Gnome,
Yes.
how did you lose all of your money?
Well, I
Don't
busted.
you feel bad about
Oh my god.
it? Is your
Do-
family upset at you?
Actually, no.
Oh.
I'm alone.
Okay, I can see.
Yeah.
Why. I mean, actually,
Aren't you also alone? You look like you're alone.
look, why? I don't understand what the point of this is because how is small talk going to get me to make an impact on the world? I need to do bigger.
Well, like,
All we're doing is sitting in a cave alone.
well, I get like wanting to make those large steps, but if you don't understand like just people at their level, right? If you don't understand people at their level and like who they are, how are you going to make like content or culture related to those people?
What?
Like how are you going to write the next hit song if you don't understand
You're a
who you're
songwriter?
talking to?
Yes.
You should write a song about the Blue Busters.
Next time I write, sure. Look, I never wrote any songs that became hits thinking about a specific person. I mean, maybe a couple, but like not just a random fan. Everything is generalized, and those generalized songs were the ones that became the most popular. Look, how about we try to do your thing? Let's do some gusto.
Okay, I guess if you don't want to learn about some I thought this would be a good way of introducing you to some new types of people. And like, it's also good for me. I'm learning more about people too, but
You are. Well, you need to learn commitment to your craft. Is that right?
I need to learn commitment to faith and religion and finding like, I guess my patron is what they call it around here.
Now, how are you supposed to commit with such distractions in your way, like drinking, smoking, whatever it is you do with my frat?
Well, we're here for your Allspec right now, so like I can drink, you know.
Well, it's not just a part-time job. You're fully employed to the commitment thing. That's what commitment is. You have to do it all the time.
Oh, well, like, can I pick it up on Monday? Like, start a new, like, it's Sunday and like, oh, like I'll slack off today, but tomorrow.
Funny man, commit to your beer first, and then make small steps. You can drink a beer. You can commit to a singular beer.
He knows what he's talking about.
He doesn't even know what words are. Do not take advice.
I guess.
What if you committed to sobriety?
I guess that'd be one step.
Let's take a look into your faith's rules. Let's start there. Commit to the rules.
I don't even know what faith I want to do yet.
Well, alpha chromosome pi, no?
Yeah, alpha chromosome, but like they don't want to. They don't accept me. Like you saw the ghost things, Jimmy James Jolly. I don't even know how they're ghosts. They might be dead. Maybe the world's destroyed. This lesson was supposed to be about you, not me. I don't want to think. I thought we were just going to hang out.
Well, you need to start somewhere, so let's start here. We can figure out my thing later.
No, I'll only do this if you just talk to these people more. Learn more about the giant. What kind of giant are you? Like a fog cloud giant? You're kind of like misty looking.
A cave giant.
Cave giant.
I like
cave giant. That's already. Can you just commit to learning something from them if I take a step forward?
I'm not the one who needs to commit. I don't need to commit to anything. That's your job.
Obviously, you have to learn about culture. And I know it doesn't seem like a big deal right now, but like just meeting people at their level might teach you something about a new song you've never created.
Let's agree to disagree for now.
Then I'm not making a choice.
Okay, fine. Giant.
Yeah.
Hello. My name is Flynn.
Hello, Flynn.
And you're very tall.
I am very tall.
How'd you get to be that way?
I'm a giant.
Great. Is that fine?
No, you learned nothing.
I learned that he's a giant and that he became that way.
What's something more deep, quite literally? He said cave giant.
Mm-hmm. And do you have a lady friend?
Your mom.
And I learned he's friends with my mother.
And you learned he's funny. You learned he knows how to crack a joke, okay? Like,
exactly. Yes, I've learned all about him now.
The thing is you just want to talk to people, but not actually take the time to learn about them. But it could give you insight into creating something new and creative.
I suppose you're right. Lizard?
Yes.
What can you tell me about yourself that I don't already know?
I ate a camera once.
That's great.
See, like, I still find that really repulsive, right? But I'm not going to say anything about it because it's normal to him.
You find it repulsive?
Ignore that. Okay. See, you're learning so much about new cultures. Like, you learn about the giant and how he likes simple things. You learn how some creatures are a little bit more disgusting. And then you also learn how some people like to sin a little bit more. Like this gnome over here. I mean, it's also good they bought a house. Like, you have a family, right, gnome?
Oh, no.
Okay.
The house is underground. It's upside down.
Is it a cave house?
But anyways, thank you for trying to learn a little bit more about my lesson. But, okay, fine. I'll make a decision now. I'll put down the beer can for now.
Wonderful. Great job. I'm so proud of you.
Do you mean that?
Of course.
I don't know if my dad ever said that to me.
Okay, we'll end it there.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this next section, guys. The tension is about to be so high.
We move through the cave as they continue their conversation, and we end up seeing... I had 2 ideas.
I want to start with like having something on my face from earlier.
Oh, I was
Like
actually
throw
thinking
up?
this time it would make sense for you to approach him. He's not going to approach you.
That makes sense.
Aaron is not going
Yeah.
to approach
Okay,
you.
well, we should definitely say I still have something like on my like. I want you to be like,
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Ew.
Margaret has been avoided by Aaron all day, and you end up finding out that he's been in his room, or the room that's been allotted to him by the Blue Busters. And are you going to talk to him, or what is your thing before you enter the room?
Can we say my room is like kind of nearby?
Oh yeah, it could be that.
So I'm in my room, I'm just vibing, and I'm like, man, I'm bored. So I leave my room and I walk in the hallway for a bit, and then I overhear something to my left.
You hear Aaron on the other side of the door to his room, and you can hear his sword is spinning around and kind of swooshing through the air, making some sounds. And then you hear occasionally Aaron will reply to something. And this is what you hear. He's like, "No, what are you talking about?" And then there's more sword sound effects, also muffled the sword sound effects.
No, I don't care that he left. I don't care that you say that I care because I don't care.
And then there's more sound
The
effects. He's
sword
like,
is just therapy.
What do you mean you connected us? That doesn't even make sense. You can't. What do you mean you connected us?
and then make some more whirring, and this one's like a bit longer.
Oh, wow. No, that
Bang,
can't
bang,
be.
bang, bang, bang.
What? Okay, hold on.
And then the sword kind of makes a couple sounds, and then I guess you knocked on the door. You
I'm
didn't,
gonna
shoot
hide
a
to the
revolver in the hallway or something.
Wait. I'm gonna like ding dong ditch.
What? Okay.
Okay, but hold on. I'm just gonna knock on the door. You know how like we'll do that thing, Nate, or like it's like knock on the door. Basically, I'm just gonna like knock on the door, and then I'm gonna hide right to the side of like hug the side of the wall that the
So
door
if
is
he looks
on.
through a peephole, he can't see you.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a peephole now, and he looks through. And he's like,
People
"What
know.
the heck?" And he opens the door and kind of peeks his head out. And then when he sees you, he's like, "Oh, you. Hey, what do you need?"
Oh, hi. I got bored.
Oh, okay.
Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking with my sword. Do you want to like describe what you're doing there? No, nobody could hear.
I'm nervous.
Melanie was just waving her,
fanning her
fanning
face.
her
Yeah,
face
my
with her
face,
hand.
Like, damn, guys, this is kind of hot.
And Aaron has a very blank expression.
Oh, I'm doing this in character? Well, I
yeah,
guess I am now.
I don't know. Can I help you with something?
Are you hungry? Do you want to go? I'm about to like.
Not really.
Is okay. I'm gonna walk away. Please chase after me. I say that as I walk away.
And so you start to go, and he's like, "Bye."
Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah. Are you feel better from this morning?
I run back.
Oh, okay. I guess so. You're running.
Yeah, no, I feel so much better after that whole incident. I'm sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
I know that was kind of projectile, and it was really funny in the moment, but I promise I'll never do that again.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has different senses of humor, I guess.
Oh, that's me.
You asshole. Ass. You wet ass.
Threw up on his face.
It's like you're trying to ick him out.
Yeah, it's like we're like want
No,
to.
no. Okay, I'm not laughing in character, guys. I'm like genuinely think that's really funny. Okay, where were we? Do you want to do anything? Do you want to talk about it? I feel like things are different today.
Yeah, I
than they
mean,
were yesterday.
I don't know. We can talk about it if you want to. I don't.
Okay, Nate, this is not good content. I'm bored.
I'm just
I'm
trying
not
to be
bored, I'm really
realistic
excited.
about it. Like, if a girl that I like threw up on my face this morning and laughed about it and apologized like 6 hours later, I would not be
Okay,
that happy.
to be fair, I don't know what I would do because that is nothing remotely close has happened to me.
You know what the scene needs? It needs another person to come. Like, I'm not just trying to like introduce like a character like me or something. Like this.
Don't want to get
No,
involved.
I don't want to be in the scene. But like, I think it makes sense if another person came in to break the ice a little bit.
Dr.
and kinda,
Acula
like, act
comes
normal.
in and starts talking about safe sex.
Hey, anyone need a condom?
Johnny B comes with condoms.
Yes.
Aaron's just kind of standing there with his arms in the doorway, and Margaret's kind of just awkwardly standing in the hallway.
Wait, like sexual? Like, you know when like a guy grips the door?
That's
Can
why.
we please?
That's why I said it like that, because Melanie and Vicky have this weird obsession.
No, it's not
guys-
Melanie and Vicky. It is a international thing.
So all women.
Yes.
Are we going to say all women here? That's a
I
little.
think Melanie's claiming that.
All
Melody's claiming
women
that.
agree.
Apparently, all women. This is Melanie's words, not mine. Like when guys like put their hand, like stand in a doorway and put their hands up on top of the doorway, and then someone else starts to walk down the hallway.
Hey, kiddos, how's it going? It's me, Johnny B.
Oh.
Hey,
Have we
Johnny
met?
B.
Yeah, no, we met this morning.
We've met this morning. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
What's
gonna
up?
say. So kind of noticed you guys were rummaging around last night, and so I kind of took it
Oh.
upon myself,
How did you see-
self-appointed monk, to bring you guys.
Oh, you're a monk?
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't know that
No, I didn't.
Anyway.
because I'm too monkey. You didn't see me. I just said monkey.
Anyway, what are you here for?
Like monk Y, like monkey.
I thought the joke was
Too much
anyway.
monkey.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, I just got it.
Yeah.
So I took it upon myself to bring you guys some condoms, and he's gonna take just like a handful full of condoms and just throw them down on the floor.
Oh wow! Aaron backs up and wait. I'm gonna roll. Wait.
That
Oh no, he
ding-
got a 19. He's fine. I was gonna say he might slip on it like a banana peel. That's fine. He's good.
Oh, speaking of being monkey, he pulls out a banana peel. Here's how you put one on, okay? You guys both gotta pay attention.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This is an educational podcast.
Yeah, this
after all.
is.
Here's what you do, okay? Pick up the condom. Who wants to pick up the condom?
Aaron looks at Margaret, and what facial expression do you have right now?
The same one I'm making in person, just my mouth open, and I'm like, what the hell is going
So
on?
Aaron, to spare Margaret, he slowly bends over and picks up. I'm assuming these are probably like really off-brand condoms, like 10-cent condoms.
Walmart brand,
And Michael's just
Blockbuster
nodding.
brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
The gentleman. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the condom, and then Johnny B puts it in his mouth, puts the banana in his mouth, and somehow he's perfectly put the condom on the banana.
What, was the condom unwrapped when you put it in his mouth, or is it like
It's still in there. It's still in there.
so the wrapper is still in there? What the heck?
That's a Johnny B special.
Now, did you guys want me to do that again, or do you need another demonstration?
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
I think I got it.
It really makes sense to me. Actually,
All right,
a
you
lot.
lovebirds, now get in there.
Oh, do you like shove us in the
Yeah.
Okay.
like
shove
kick the
us-
condoms in.
Yeah, kick the condoms in.
Slam the door closed. And
No, wait. The door slams goes, and then all the
all
condoms
the
just-
condoms go flying. All
Oh, I was
over
gonna
us.
say they like spew under, like he finally kicks them
Oh,
after the door.
I
And they
see.
we close the door, gets shut, and then
They
they just slide
fly
underneath.
under the door.
Yeah.
You see like a hand reaching in, like under the
And you just hear like muffled on like the other side of the door. Aw, Johnny B, you're such a good guy. He's talking to him.
Michael, that was great.
I love
Thank
That was
you.
really
Thank
good.
you.
So Aaron and Margaret are just on the ground, surrounded by condoms. Oh wow, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I don't need to. That was him, but I'm sorry that you had to go through that. That was weird.
Oh, it was funny. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind
had
of
a good.
funny.
I had a good time.
Okay, I thought it was funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you want to go do something now?
yeah, we can hang out.
Should I roll my d6?
Actually, wait. Before he says yeah, we hang out. Why don't you roll? Why don't you? Oh, Stone is
what,
like
what,
making a
what?
reaction. He's
They have they have a TV in there with
They just
Netflix
straight
on
up-
it. Yeah.
back when Netflix was DVDs.
Oh yeah.
Dude, shoot.
Was there a
Wait.
DVD and chill? Was there an equivalent of that?
It's still
I mean,
Netflix.
it's still Netflix, like
Oh.
because you
Yeah.
receive it from Netflix. So
Because Netflix was on DVDs once upon a time
Yes.
for the younger audience.
I remember that.
yeah, I remember.
think my
some of
parents
those.
used Netflix,
Spy
but they do
Kids
DVD.
3, I think. So why don't you make a charisma check when you ask if he wants to go do something?
I got a +5 on that shit. Come on. 9.
Oh, what I'm gonna say is like the way I interpret that role is you were like, oh, almost like, do you want to go do something like romantic kind of thing?
Bro.
And he's gonna be like, yeah, we can go hang out. Like he's putting the emphasis on like the let's go platonically do something.
Also, Margaret made peace with Aaron.
Oh,
So kind of
that's
there.
really good.
Oh
That's
my
really
God, wait, you're
good.
right.
That's really good.
Nice.
What is
Okay.
your allspec again?
Harmony.
What is that like again?
Harmony within people. Like, kind of like
Like
peace, but
finding peace.
different.
Oh, okay.
Like, harmony. Like,
The way I see it is more about like equilibrium.
united.
Oh,
It's like
She's try-
finding
Yeah.
equilibrium and like balance.
And she's trying to get on that like same page with Aaron.
Versus peace is a bit more about like tension and like conflict. I don't know how
Yeah.
to fully
no, you're
clarify
right.
it, but like, yeah. So Aaron and Margaret walk down the hallway to go to whatever activity that they're going to do. And we move back through the caves, all the way through the cave system and get to that lush waterfall area, just like Lost season 1 for all you Lost heads out there. I'm watching Lost right now. Nobody better spoil it for me. Anyway, it's just like that one cave in the beginning of Lost where there's like the waterfall and it's nice and lush, except this one has like little gnomes with pan flutes. And we're back with Roland and Johnny B.
All right, Johnny B. I see that you don't have
Wait,
any-
what?
Oh, wait.
That's crazy.
We've been training for too long.
I like the idea that this has been like hours later. Like this is the end of the day.
All right, Roland. It seems you don't really have any inner peace yet. I would say you actually have a lot of inner hate. And so I'm going to try to flip the script. I'm going to use your inner hate for a second, okay? And show you something. Now, one of you little gnomey guys. Come here. Okay.
I'm a little gnome.
Okay, Roland, close your eyes.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Okay, I'm going to go tell him to make an illusion of something I'm thinking of, okay? But don't look.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
Every
looking.
gnome can make an illusion. I also like to sing like it is because I'm a little gnome.
Yeah, okay. Here, I'm making
The
you...
little gnomes make it hard to be peaceful.
Little gnome, can you make this illusion?
Yeah,
Can you?
I just got back from Kinky Joe.
Can you make this illusion?
What?
I'm going to whisper something in your ear. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, Roland, in
Yeah.
front of you is an illusion of someone pathetic, okay?
I swear to God.
Garrett
If it
has
is
his eyes
me-
closed in real life, by the way.
No, it's not you, okay? It's just dumb little kid, okay?
Okay.
He's poor.
Okay.
What else? He has no friends.
That's sad.
He's trying to he's just very angry at all the time, and he gets angry at others. And
Okay.
and honestly, no one just really likes him. Now, you feel bad for him, right?
Yeah.
I want you to use your inner hate on this kid without looking at what he is. Just be mean to him
Without looking at what he is?
without looking at him.
Still my eyes are closed?
Yeah, still your eyes are closed.
Like I just be mean to this child?
Yeah,
I
call
don't
him
be
names.
mean to a child.
Pick on him. Do it.
You're a dumb little kid.
Yeah,
You're
he's
dumb.
stupid.
You're stupid.
He got C's in math.
You're the last pick to go on the team.
People don't even pick him.
You get benched in PE dodgeball.
Damn.
That's actually why.
Keep going. You got this.
Your parents don't love you. God
Damn.
This is mean, bro.
Yeah, they left him at a bus station one time on purpose.
This is not a real kid, right?
Right.
Okay. You're a dumb little kid. Your parents don't love you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Feel your hate, okay? Now open your eyes.
I opened my eyes.
And it's a young Roland.
Damn. It was you lied to me.
I did. How does this make you feel?
A little angry. A little sad. A little angry.
A little angry at yourself?
Yeah.
Would you rather it be no anger there?
No, less anger is good. I
Less
guess.
anger?
Yeah.
That hurt, didn't it?
a little bit.
See, that's what you do to other people. Don't you want to be nice to other people? Maybe give them a chance. Don't immediately.
I mean, what if they deserve it?
No, you kind of just jump at it.
I mean, Brock deserved everything he's ever had coming.
Okay, we're getting off topic.
Sorry. No, I mean, I guess I could
Now let's
not
try
jump the gun as quickly when it comes to berating people, you could say.
Let's try being nice. Say some nice things about yourself.
I'm pretty cool.
You are pretty cool.
Yeah. I could beat people up because I'm
can.
such a good fighter.
You are a great fighter.
Yeah. I have a cool motorcycle.
Really
That's
cool.
someone. What did they do to it again?
When
Like
you
the
left
tires?
in episode 1, when you left after taking a shot of alcohol and you walked outside, someone had slashed your front tire.
Yeah, until someone slashed tire, a little fucker.
Oh, you had a motorcycle, dude.
Can't wait to get back to get that guy.
No, listen,
I mean,
inner
I
peace.
can't wait to get back to hug that guy.
Well, it's not a great start, but it's an okay start. We're getting somewhere.
Hug in a very much an angry way that might get him hurt. It might not, because I'm just gonna hug him aggressively.
Let's move on from this topic.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, little gnome guy. Now turn the illusion into Brock.
Brock.
Oh no,
And I want you to try really hard, even though he doesn't deserve it,
he doesn't.
to say something nice to Brock.
Okay, Brock, the Rock, is a dude. I mean, he's a pretty chill dude. You know,
That's nice.
he does lighten up the mood a little bit. You could say. You know, he's a goofy guy.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have punched you a few of those times, like one or two.
Do you want to say you're sorry? Say it louder.
I am.
I couldn't hear you.
I love this.
I'm sorry.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, Roland, you mean that? And I
Yes.
run over and I give you a big hug.
Wait, I thought illusions were not physical. I've been duped.
I'm
This was a
real.
ploy. This is the real Brock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't let me go.
Oh, the progress was right there.
My
name is Michael DiStasi, and thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Scholars and Dragons. But I had a great time getting to record it. I hope you guys had a great time listening to it. And for our joke of the day, Nate.
Yes.
How many succubi does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Succubi?
Like succubus, like demons.
What the heck?
I mean, I would think 1.
Wrong.
Oh.
2.
Dang it.
But the real
I was so
question-
close.
But the real question is, how do they get inside the light bulb?
Nice.
My name is Josh. I played Flynn, and today's fact: did you know that Central Park in New York City is bigger than the entire country of Monaco?
Monaco? You mean Morocco?
Nope.
Monaco.
Where's Monaco?
Oh, Monaco?
Where's-
Africa? Is it Monaco?
Oh, Monaco?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Where the
However you
races
pronounce
happen?
Monaco.
No, I mean, it's smaller than Central Park, so probably not what you're thinking.
Wait, that's crazy. That's tiny.
It is.
Bro, like, it's not that big. Hello, my name is Melanie. I played Margaret Hollsman. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Whether you are in your air conditioning air vents, in your attic changing your air filter, or on an airplane, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
My name is Sonar, and I played Brock the Rock. Thank you guys so much for listening, and make sure to go check us out on Instagram, YouTube. We post awesome content on there, little shorts, little reels. And then, yeah, make sure to leave us a review as well, so we'll see you soon.
And I'm Garrett. Thank you for listening. I played Roland Brown today, by the way. And the semester's wrapping up, so lock in on your finals. And don't queue drop your classes. You're almost there. Don't fail. God suck.
And my name is Nate Dietz. I was your Dean Master. Thank you so much for listening. And don't forget to grab a friend or multiple friends or all of your friends or just everybody you know to listen to this podcast so you have a whole bunch of people to theorize with because, yes, there is lore, there's implication, and there are Easter eggs everywhere. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. Feel free to leave a review. And until next time, thank you for listening to Scholars and Dragons.
Bye.
My name is Sonar, and I play Brock the Rock. Brock the Rock is the outrageous paladin worshiper of Alpha Chromosome Pi, who's a boisterous business major. And he's... Boisterous business major. Hold on. Boisterous business... It's getting more and more sad.
Stone EXE has stopped working.
I'm trying to think of including this one word. Okay.